Hello, my lovies. I'm back. I'm so sorry I've been gone for a long time. Had some stuff going on. I'll get into that a little later. But I'm back, and you've probably noticed different background. Yay! Something a little more hopefully inspiring and pretty to look at. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw this, my new chair that I bought myself for this space. It's huge. It doesn't look very big right now because I'm sitting very up forward on it, but it's huge and I love it. I love it. So, if you are a subscribed viewer, thank you for coming back, for watching, for being a subscriber. If you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the like button down below, give a thumbs up, and don't forget to come back and watch again. um, yeah, wow. I'm so happy to be in this space. I'm so happy to be in this space. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, since I haven't been on here. So yeah. Picking up where I left off with the 2020 Minnesota Yarn Hop that has unfortunately been canceled for 2020. Hopefully 2021. That'd be great. So I'll watch for that next year. The Cotton Pickin' Challenge 2020, still going. I have been diligently working on cotton projects and trying to use up more of my cotton yarn. I have a lot. From rearranging this room, I found a lot more that I forgot I had. I have a lot. You guys, I have a lot. So I will be continuing to work on my 2020 cotton picking challenge, and working through more of my cotton. Hat Not Hate, if you are participating in that, good job. We have to get those hats sent out here shortly. I believe they need to be in postmarked by September 1st. And I have made 5 hats, which is not as many as I had hoped. But, again, there have been things going on. So, I got 5 done. I think I showed you this one before. I'm sorry if the lighting is off. And this one is Crystal's Joshua Tree hat. And this one was one that she had made, a pattern that Crystal from Bag O' Day had made up for Hat Not Hate. This is one from, I believe this is Crystal's Chocolate Bonbon hat pattern from Bag O' Day. And this is, oh goodness, I had a runaway hook. The hook that was trying to come with. A hat pattern from Hooked on Homemade Happiness. I think that's who that was. From Brienne. And I think that's Hooked on Homemade Happiness. And this was a pattern of hers that really intrigued me, so I made it for Hat Not Hate. And I think it turned out cute with some posts there and a nice brim. And it's big. It's, well, I mean, if you put it on like that, it's enormous. But if you wear it like normal, I guess it's not too bad. But anyway, so those are my 5 hats for Hat Not Hate. I will be sending those tonight or tomorrow so that they are postmarked before the 1st. And I am happy to donate those to a very worthy cause. So, those are the beginning and end of my finished objects for right now. I have finished things in the last few months. but they're not necessarily here. I didn't really have the energy or mind space to go track them down. So we are starting fresh. And those are what I am going to call my finished objects for right now. And I think 5 is good. For whips, the last time I was on, I had started my Water's Edge kimono by Highland Hickory Designs, I think. I'll leave the name down below. And I have made progress. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? You see those flower details in there? I am so excited. This back panel is almost done. So, I am going to keep working on that. I am eager to use that this fall. For this, am using comfy cotton. Goodness. I'm using a 5mm hook. Can you see that? There. And this is just a generic ergonomic hook. It's not tulip or anything like that. I am using comfy cotton. Come on. Sorry, I just smacked the microphone. In the colorway Silver Lining. Now, comfy cotton is a 3-weight, 7-ounce ball, 200 grams, 392 yards, 358 meters of 50% cotton, 50% polyester. It's very soft. It's very squishy. It's going to be very comfortable and very warm. I feel like this is going to be a very warm kimono when I'm done with it. Machine washable and dryable. Made by Lion Brand. Made in China. Yeah. Suggests a J hook, 6mm hook, or 4.5mm knitting needles. So I'm excited to make more progress on this project. Hold on one second. Sorry. And get to wearing it this fall. Another project that I've been working on is a project with my mother-in-law. She has been sending me mittens that she has knit, and she sends the sizes on them of what size the mittens are. These are size 6 to 8-year-old child's mittens. And I have been making matching hats for them for her to donate to a winter/Christmas themed charity that she donates to every year. So I'm having fun with that. Right now I've got a pair of 810 mittens that are in purple. It's just red heart purple. I don't have great lighting in here. I'm sorry. And then I've got 2 brown pair of mittens. This one's 6 to 8 years, and this one is 8 to 12 years. So I'll be making hats to match those. And I had funny story. This is the second set of 3 mittens that she sent me. The first set were 1 green, 1 purple, and 1 tan. And I will insert pictures of the hats that I made to match in here. But the first hat I made was the green hat, and I used the pattern where you make half double crochets, and then you, on your return, when you go back, you half double crochet into the 3rd loop, and so it gives it that nice ribbed knit effect, and it matched the mittens very nicely because they were both ribbed, and I made a nice brim on it. And Lord Almighty, it was only a 6 to 8 year child size hat, and it took me forever because I had to make it 20 inches long. Well, I had to make it 18 inches long because it stretches. And oh my gosh, you guys, it took forever. 18 inches long. And then I could seam it and bunch it at the top. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous hat. Really love the way it turned out. I'm not doing that again. I don't have time for that. Oh, the other two I did pick an easier pattern. I went ahead and just made those easier. And I'll like I said, if I didn't already, I will put pictures of those in here. So, working on that, then this year I was making a new blanket for my grandson. I have a little 1-year-old grandson, and he really likes soft, fluffy things right up by his face. So I am making him a new blanket because the original blanket that I made for him, I gave to his father so that my grandson could use it when he was with his dad. And I have not seen it since. So, there's going to be another blanket that stays at Grandma's house. So that when he's here, he has something to snuggle with when he goes to sleep. Because he really likes that. Anyway, while I was making blanket number 2, I'll have to show that in my next video. While I was making that blanket, my grandmother was admiring it and saying how pretty it was and how soft it was. So I got this wild idea to make my grandma something similar for her birthday or for Christmas, depending on when I get done with it. Only problem being, the yarn I was using was the Hobby Lobby yarn that I can't remember the name of offhand, but it's their terry cloth yarn, similar to Pipsqueak, but very thin, and I had it doubled up so that it was a thicker gauge. And they are not making that anymore. Cutesy Cozy, I think is what it was called, or Cutesy Comfy or something like that. So I went and got Bernat Pipsqueak yarn for my grandma's blanket, and this is the that blows it out. That's a little better. Anyway, this is in the color Playdate. And there's a light pink in here, and then a white, and then there's like a dark teal, and then like a mint colored stripe in there, and then it goes back to the pink and the white. And I got 4 of those, and I have made this much progress on it, which is quite a bit, and I'm very happy with that. And it's very soft. Oh, it smells terrible though. This yarn does not smell good. I am using a 7mm hook, and like I said, this is just a like a generic ergonomic hook, and I have used up this much of one cake so far on that progress that I've made, so I'm very happy with that. And once that's finished, it will be huge and soft and warm, and hopefully she'll love it. And looking forward to having that done. But there is another project that is taking up time. My husband works with a gentleman who is currently working hard to overcome non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He has undergone several treatments, and so far none of them are working, which is very unfortunate. So this year, his coworkers are putting on another benefit for him to help with medical bills and household needs. And I am, again, making a blanket. I have started it, and it's very neutral. It's just black, white, and gray. And I'm just using the lemon peel stitch because the yarn is so busy that if I used something else, I feel like the pattern would get washed out by the pattern in the yarn. For this, I am using Big Twist Cuddle, which is a new yarn to me. I have not used it before. It's 220 yards, 201 meters, 10.5 ounces, 300 grams. And, you know, like I said, I am using, oh, that goes over here. For this, I am using a larger hook. Come here, you. I am using one of my hooks from Hobby Lobby. It's my 8mm. I hope that's showing up. 8mm size L. It's a blue hook. It's just dark blue. It's got this nice rubberized handle, and I like having this rubberized handle using this bigger yarn. Now this is a size 6. It's a size bulky 6, and I would agree with that. It's pretty big. I don't know if it's as big as like Bernat blanket. Excuse me. I don't know if it's that big, but it's definitely bigger than a 5. I mean, and it's a little bit flat. It's almost like a tape yarn. Can you see that? But it is working up nicely. And I am making this rather big. Now this is only 100 stitches across. But it's huge! I mean, okay. I mean, it's big. You're going to be able to wrap yourself and somebody else up in this thing when it's done. So, it might end up just being like a lapgan or something. I don't know. I only got 4 skeins. So, whatever that makes is what it'll make. And I'm okay with that. So, that is, excuse me, that's on my whip list. That's what's going on with those. My goodness. My hiccups want to come out tonight. They want to come out to play. Bad timing all around. As for my hooker plans, right now, my most sincere hooker plan is to finish up my very old whips. Now, when I redid this room, my husband and I redid this room, I found a lot of bags with a lot of stuff in it. Like, oh, I know there's one over here. There's this. This is some yarn I used to make a hat quite a while ago. And the hook that I used to make the hat with, it's a size P, 11.5mm hook. It's just a plastic hook. Not my favorite type of hook to use by any means. But this yarn, oh my gosh, I loved using this yarn. It's James C. Brett Chunky Marble. And I know that because this was so nice to work with. And if I could buy more, I would. But there's some stuff going on. So, I will not be buying more of this right now. Oh, here's the tag. James C. Brett Marble Chunky. Beautiful yarn. Knits to most chunky patterns. 312 meters, 341 yards. Dry clean. 100% acrylic, machine washable. But dry clean? Okay, whatever. 200 grams. Made under license in Turkey. It's gorgeous yarn, you guys. And I know where I got it. I got it at the Mall of America when I went there with my daughter one time. But I found a lot of bags like that with either started projects or finished projects that need, you know, I mean, that hat is finished. And I wore it all winter last year and I love it. It's my favorite hat. But I need to put that away so that I have that bag available for something else. So that is my hooker plan right now, is to go through my bags, finish my projects, put my yarn away, and go from there. I'm also putting myself on a bit of a yarn ban, and I will let this be my segue into life events along with it. Because, as you see, I have plenty of yarn to use, and I have a box over here with scraps. And I have another box over here. Ooh, I got this while I was gone. And it's awesome. Sorry. This one the open one? This one the open one. Maybe I didn't open it. Anyway. Aha. You guys. I got mandala watercolors. I did. Because when I saw this color, it's the wild pansy color. It's that blue and purple and yellow. I wish I had better lighting. Nope, you can't really see it, can you? Sorry. Maybe like that? I don't know. So there. You guys, I saw this and I was like, it has to be mine, and it has to be a blanket. And I know exactly what pattern I'm going to use, if and when I ever get to it. It's a bulky number 5. It wants 6.5 millimeter knitting needles and 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. There are 3.5 ounces or 100 grams in here with 164 yards and 150 meters. Machine wash gentle, lay flat to dry, 75% acrylic, 15% wool, 10% nylon. And it is, even though it's got a little bit of wool in it, I mean, I have fairly sensitive skin to wool. Wool, straight wool, or like a lot of wool content, I don't like using. I don't like the feel of wool. Call me crazy. Excuse me. But I just don't like it. Now alpaca. I like alpaca. But this does not bother me because there's enough of the... Ooh, that's showing up kind of nice there. Showing, you know, it's got enough of the acrylic and enough of the nylon to offset the wool for my skin. So, I love it. I love it! I can't wait to make a blanket out of it. Now wait. I have 6 balls of this. I ordered it while it was on huge sale at Walmart. And yeah. I can't. Oh wait. But this is another box that I need to empty. So, not only do I have this and that box and this other big box down here full of scraps, I have another shelf half this size full of yarn, and a tote, a big 30-gallon tote full of yarn. So I need to use that. One of the biggest reasons that I am putting myself on a fairly strict yarn ban is this year is my husband and my 10-year wedding anniversary. Next Friday, actually, the 4th. And we were planning, and we have been planning for a long time, to do something fairly nice for ourselves for this year. I don't have to tell you, if you've been on the planet for any period of time, it ain't gonna happen. Because we were talking about doing like a cruise or something nice or bigger, you know. Because 10's a big landmark. So, ain't happening. It just ain't. So we were a little disappointed about that. And we decided to work very, very hard at getting ourselves out of debt and going on a bigger, nicer adventure on our 15-year wedding anniversary. And so if I'm not spending money on yarn, I can help contribute to bills a little easier and maybe actually sell some things and make a little to help. Wouldn't that be nice? So therein lies my reasoning for yarn ban. Use what you got, and when your shelves are empty, fill them again. Why not? Anyway, the reason I was gone so long, I've mentioned before, I have a skin condition called angioedema, and it's a type of allergy. When my skin gets irritated, it reacts in a way that my eyes puff up and they get itchy and red, and you're going, yeah, that's regular allergies. Well, it's not. They like swell shut, okay? And I end up needing to take steroids to make it feel better. And yes, it's a type of allergy, and if you have allergies, you know allergies take your energy and just squeeze the life right out of it. I mean, it just saps every ounce of energy you have. This summer has been a particularly hard year on my allergies. I have started a prescription medication for that, and so my energy level and my ambition to do pretty much anything have been sorely lacking. I have not crocheted much this summer because I have been so tired. I've been flat out exhausted, and it wasn't fair of me, to you, to get on here and just do a half-assed job and say, well, I showed up, thanks for watching, bye-bye. I don't want to do that. So I took some time, got myself, really started on these meds, and the stupid thing about this thing is, okay, the one thing that they always say causes angioedema to flare is new medication. And I started taking a new medication for it. And guess what? It flared. And I figured it would, but I stuck with it. I used other medication to bring the flare down. And now my body seems to be accepting it. Most of the summer, my upper eyelids, about right here, and the eyelids themselves, looked like crocodile or snake skin because they were so dry and cracked and flaky. They looked just gross. And I don't like being seen like that. I hated going to work looking like that. People are like, well, put makeup on. It flakes off. And then you look worse. It just shows worse. It doesn't work. It's been a rough summer. But things seem to be on the upswing with that. My energy is coming back. My enthusiasm is coming back. This medication seems to be working. My eyes are healing. I'm all, it's all the prayers I could ask for. It's all the prayers answers I could ask for right now with that. Just help me feel better, help my face feel better, and they are. So we're not completely or all the way around the corner yet, but we're well on our way. Very happy about that. I don't have to tell you that when you feel like garbage on the outside, you also feel like garbage on the inside. And my depression and anxiety were at an all-time high pretty much most of this summer. And it's just been rough. And I didn't really need to bring you guys down that road with me. So I waited until I got to this point where I know I'm good. And I can give you good me. Because there's enough sad and ugly out there right now. You don't need me contributing to it. So, shall we get on to something fun? Yay! I still love looking at my obscure and strange holidays. And I still love sharing them with you. So I'm going to. Today is August 29th, which is International Bacon Day. I think that should be every day. Honestly. And More Herbs, Less Salt Day. I can get behind that. Tomorrow, the 30th, is Frankenstein Day and Toasted Marshmallow Day. If you have not had a toasted marshmallow, you need to try one. You may not like it, then you know, but oh my gosh, just talking about it. And August 31st is National Eat Outside Day and National Trail Mix Day. So you can eat your trail mix outside. I mean, there you go. It doesn't get much easier than do both at once, right? Now September. How is it September already, you guys? I mean, I'm not wishing 2020 to go on any longer than it needs to. Obviously. But, how is it already September? September 1st, Emma M. Nutt Day, the first woman telephone operator. Does it mean she was nuts to do that? Okay, bad dad joke, sorry. And National Cherry Popover Day. I have never had a cherry popover. Have you had a cherry popover? Are they good? Never had one. September 2nd is VJ Day, World War II. September 3rd is Skyscraper Day. Now that would be cool in the crochet world where you could make like an amigurumi skyscraper. That would be cool. September 4th is Newspaper Carrier Day. So next Friday, my anniversary, not my blog anniversary, my wedding anniversary. Be nice to your newspaper boy. Or lady. September 5th, Be Late for Something Day. Preferably not work. Might want to rethink that one. Cheese Pizza Day. If you put something with the cheese, I'm great. Regular cheese pizza. How do you feel about regular cheese pizza? Regular cheese pizza to me just feels naked. I need more. But what about you? Do you like regular cheese pizza? September 5th is also National Tailgating Day and World Beard Day. Now that takes us up to next Saturday. I will be out of town next Saturday, so I'm going to tell you next Sundays also. I'll probably repeat them because I'll be on Sunday. Fight Procrastination Day. So fight the good battle and do it right now, not later. And Read a Book Day. Now that should be every day. And oh my gosh, if you have a chair like this to read a book in, oh, you guys, this chair. I mean, I can't even get over it. It's just, I love it. I love this chair. I love it. I found it online. Someone was selling it, and I couldn't beat the deal that they were giving. So it came home with me. And I'm not a huge plaid fan, but this chair was just calling to me. I mean, really, I couldn't get it out of my head. I needed it, and now I have it, and I love it. So, the last time I was on, I had told you that I was struggling with depression and anxiety, and I gave you 4 YouTube channels that were really helping me, that I counted on, that really pulled me through while I was struggling. There are 4 more that I watched fairly regularly in the last 3 months. Now that I'm feeling better and things are getting better, I'm hoping to expand my repertoire a little more. Did you like that little French thing I just did there? It probably doesn't sound French at all. But I tried. But I would like to expand things a little more on my end and watch a little more diversity in my channels. But 4 more channels that really helped me get through were Cinnamon Stitches, Jen, your yarn host Jen. I really enjoy watching her. She's fun, she's real, and she's extremely talented. Zach Stout Stitches, Mr. America, no, what is he? Mr. USA Esquire, something like that. Very fancy title. I can't remember what it is though. But he did win that pageant. Mr. Arkansas won that pageant. So congratulations, Zach Stout, on your new position. And thank you for continuing your yarn blog. Gary at Urban Yarns. I love his accent. And I love the color of the room that he tapes in. It's a great color and it works for him very, very well. Very talented with both knitting and crochet. And I love his choice of color and yarn. It's different than mine, and I like seeing things in ways I don't see them. I like the creativity behind that. Does that make sense? Anyway. And Yarn Hag Ryan, I love her energy and her enthusiasm and her happiness, and I've really needed things like that lately to lift me back up. It's been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a struggle. For those of you wondering, yes, I'm on medication. I do take medication. No, I don't need more. I needed to cope with things that were going on. And that's okay. I just needed my space. I needed my time. I needed time to heal. Everybody needs that periodically. And here I am. So, yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to have this space. Like I said, this has been a work in progress also, which is part of the reason why I haven't been on, because I haven't had a space. I haven't had, my normal space in the living room has kind of been taken over, and then the space in the kitchen, in the dining area, that's kind of been inconsistent because of some other things we're doing around the house. And to have this space and to have this opportunity and to have you back and to be able to be back with you makes me so happy. And it really helps me feel whole and healed again, because I love doing this. I love sharing my whips with you, and hopefully this space is going to afford me the ability to do more and different types of videos, more than just look what I'm working on. I want to get into more of that. So I want to know, what do you want to see? You know, do you want to see yarn unboxings, which aren't going to happen for quite a while. So let's go with not yarn unboxings, maybe what's in my stash. Would you like to see periodically I will pull out what's in my stash? And like I said, I have another shelf over there. I have got a tote. I've got project bags. I have got yarn. I also want to do more giveaways, and I will. Not because it helps me de-stash faster and I can get back to buying faster, because I want to give back to you. If you're going to spend your time with me, I want to give back to you, and it's the only way I can think about a tangible way of showing you I appreciate you spending time with me once a week and putting up with me for 45 minutes or so. But I will get back to giveaways. I have a box of things over there. I have been putting things away for giveaways. I still have lots of things. So, you know, maybe like I don't know. What do you want to see? Tell me what you want to see, and I will do my best to put that content out there. You know, Crystal's unboxings on Bago Day, and Jennifer's unboxings on Cinnamon Stitches are very popular. But I'm not going to do those for a little bit yet. I just went through it. So, let me know. Let me know what you want to see. I feel like maybe a what's in my stash video might be fun. That might be fun. I'll have to give that one some thought. Might help me organize things a little better too, because this is a little helter-skelter in here. But anyway, enough rambling. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you are all staying safe. I hope that your family and friends are all staying healthy. And on that note, I hope you all are doing wonderfully. And I'm so happy to be back. And until next time, stay lovely. Bye-bye.